back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. It is Monday, June 9th, and I have read 2 books this month. If you're a regular here, you may know that I read at least like 14 books a month, and I have only read 2 in 9 days. Which sounds crazy, but I was in a bit of a slump because I was doing a spin wheel generator little series on my Instagram and I just kept getting bad books back to back. So I took a little break. I read what I wanted to read and I just kind of didn't read too. So we are on the come up though because I'm reading 2 books. I'm reading 2 books right now and I'm almost done with them. So I'm gonna finish them up today, I think. But the first book being Problematic Summer Romance by Ellie Arterburn. I am eating this book up. I love this. I'm having so much fun. We'll talk more about the plots when I'm finished them, but I'm also reading The Traitor Queen. This one I'm not having as much fun with. It's taking me a long time to read this one, but I'm also almost done with this. So the goal of today is to get these 2 books done and also clean and organize and whatever. Since it's Monday, I'm off, so I'm gonna see what I can get done today. I already went on a walk. It is 8:19. I need to clean our room and then clean the bonus room, but I'm probably gonna do that a little bit later today. I think I'm gonna focus on reading my books beginning of the day, just to get them done. And I also literally have like, I think like 70-ish pages left of Problematic Summer Romance, so I want to get this one done because I'm really enjoying it, and I think this is exactly what I needed to get back into reading, and I'm really glad that this was released. Although I did realize that this is part of like an interconnected series and I haven't read the other book. Not in Love is the first book. Yeah, I didn't know that. But then I was...
One of her older books?
It's the only one I haven't read.
Oh.
Yeah. But the vibes of them are so different. Like, look at this.
Oh yeah, I would have not guessed that.
Like, you would never guess that these 2 books were in the same universe, in my opinion. But I do really want to read this one because now that I know these characters, I want to see their love story. So I'm glad I picked this one up first. But I have heard good things about this one, and it's honestly pretty short. But I fly through Ellie Arterburn books, so I'll probably read this some point this summer as well. But I do have a couple of hauls for you guys that I wanted to share. So I got some books because what's new? But I got my book of the month books. I got The Love Haters by Catherine Center. I love Catherine Center. I will eat up anything that she releases. So I picked this up from book of the month because it was the cheapest way to get it. Because she's doing like hardbacks for her first release, and I wish that authors would just release, well, I know it's not the authors, I wish that publishers would release the paperback and the hardback at the same time because I prefer a paperback because it's cheaper. So I got this for $10 from book of the month, and then I also picked up The Ghostwriter because the synopsis sounded really cool, and I typically get thrillers from book of the month because I find them to be more fun and I don't like go looking for thrillers. So I typically get them from book of the month, which is why I have a subscription. But this was the June pick, so I think this follows a family because I don't know, a father is accused of murdering his children and this author is ghostwriting his story. So it sounded pretty interesting when I read the synopsis, so I just went ahead and I picked it up. And then I went to Barnes & Noble because I had a gift card and I did do some damage. So first things first is I got Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I read both of her series, Kingdom of the Wicked and then the Throne of the Fallen series, for what's out right now. And then I saw that she had this series and I really wanted to start reading it and pick it up. So I went ahead and I grabbed this. It was like literally $10. So that was perfect. I also got Left of Forever by Tara Jewett because I read, I think it's in a vlog, I read, oh my god, what is it called? Oh, Savor It. I read Savor It and I enjoyed that book. I thought it was cute. I thought it was simple. It was a good like romance. It wasn't a bad one. So I went ahead and I picked this up because I've actually been hearing better things about this one. So I think I'm gonna enjoy it more. And then surprisingly enough, I went ahead and I picked up One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I haven't really liked anything that she's released. I haven't read her most 2 recent releases, which is this and then Every Summer Will Be Different. So, but I've been hearing such good things about this one, and it's from people that I like trust their recommendations. So I wanted to grab it and pick it up because it is a summery read. The cover. One thing about Carly Fortune is that she does kill it with her covers, because this is like so cute. I also love that this is a paperback but has like end papers. So anyways, those are all the books I got. And yesterday I went to HomeSense with my family and some family friends that were in town. So picked up some good home goods, little things that are probably going to go into a storage unit because they're for when Andrew and I have a house. Well, it's only one of them that's going in a storage unit really. But we picked up this super cute tablecloth. I love hosting, so I really this summer would like to do a little outdoor summer host dinner type of thing, maybe even lunch or something. And I thought that this would be a perfect little tablecloth for that. And then I have always loved placemats like this, the sparkly beaded placemats. I love them. So I went to HomeSense and they had these stunning ones. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but they're like beaded and the color scheme is so cute. And I thought that these would look so good in my future house. So I picked up 4 of these, which I know might seem crazy, but this is like, I want my house to be colorful and like happy, and I think that this is like a perfect one. They had a lemon one that was super cute, but they only had one, so I went with this one, and I think that they'll just look really cute. I picked up 4 of them. And last but not least, I got this candle. This candle is so good. It's apple musk. It smells delicious. It's really pretty, like the package it came in, and it's a large candle. It literally smells so good. I love an apple candle. It's like one of my favorite scents. And this is definitely a container that I can use after the fact of burning the candle, which is what I love. I very rarely buy candles that I can't use the container for after because I just think it's so cute and fun. So I got that. Oh, that wasn't the last thing. I also got these super cute kitchen towels. They have little lemons on them and little frillies. Super cute. My battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna go do some stuff and I'm gonna come back and talk to you guys about these books. I'm gonna try and finish Problematic Summer Romance by the next clip. Hey you guys, bringing out the mini mic because my niece is sleeping in the other room. But I finished Problematic Summer Romance, and I'm gonna give this a 4 stars. I absolutely ate it up. It was just what I needed. It was fun. It was an age gap romance. I had a good time. She is, of course, sciencey, very smart, and he is also smart, but he is older. I think he's 15 years older than her, so he's 38, she is 23. Brother's best friend. Also, it is set in Italy. There's a marriage happening. The ending was a little bit for me, but that's just me. It was a fun story. I had a great time. Perfect little summer romance if you're looking for it. It was fun, exciting, very spicy. So spice level was pretty high on this one, but it was fun. So now I'm debating if I want to sit outside, but I'm gonna lock in and I'm just gonna finish up the Trader Queen and then I'm gonna pick out a fun book. I don't know what I want to read. I did try my spin wheel thing again, but it picked out a thriller and I don't think that I'm in the mood for it. And the problem is since I'm kind of, hate to say it, but in a little bit of a book slump, I just want to read books that I'm in the mood for. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish this book up. I'm not really loving it, but again, I think it's a me problem because I'm in a slump, because I enjoyed the first book and this book does have fun aspects to it. It's very adventurous. If you don't know, this is the second book in the Bridge Kingdom series, but no, something about it is just off for me. Go ahead, I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna read this, debating if I should go outside or not, but we're gonna finish this book today because I want to, and having 2 books finished in one day, even though I literally had like 40 pages left of summer romance or Problematic Summer Romance, I have a few, like maybe 100 pages left of the Bridge Kingdom. I don't know. I have friends coming over tonight, so I wanted to clean and stuff. But I honestly don't think I want to be in the sun today. I think that that's just like not, it's hard because I want to tan, but I also like would love to just lay in bed all day and read. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, honestly. no reason. Until I get to go on the walk with my friends, I'm gonna be in bed. So it is now 12:23 and I have finished Trader Queen. I think I'm gonna give this a 3 stars. However, I'm still gonna continue with the series. I'm interested in it, but I do feel like this book wasn't as strong as the first one. I feel like it was a bit, I don't want to say choppy because it did have a flow, but it felt like a lot was happening and it was happening kind of fast, if that makes sense. So I feel like we didn't get to dwell on important parts of the story. However, the ending was really good. There was like a part of the end where I was like, I wish it was kind of focused in on. Again, this is the second book in the series, so I'm not going to talk too much about the plot of this one, but the overall story of the Bridge Kingdom was really fun to follow, so I was excited to get into the second one. I am looking forward to starting the third one, but I'm not in any rush to. I'll probably just pick it up whenever I buy it. But yeah, this was good. 3 stars. Nothing super remarkable. I did like how the sisters were incorporated in the story, and how we got to see more of Lara and see her character change. So I liked that. I feel like Arwen in the story, I feel like that was the missing piece for me. It just felt a little bit detached. But yeah, that's that. And then I was sitting here thinking of what book I wanted to start next, and I was just like literally staring at my bookcase, and I don't know what it is, but I really want to read this book. This is Left of Forever by Tara Dewitt. I got it literally 2 or 3 days ago, again because I had read Savor It and I really enjoyed it. So, well, not really enjoyed it, I enjoyed it, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy this one. It's a second chance romance. They have a kid together and they live in a small town, and I'm just really interested in seeing how this one goes. I love a second chance romance, and I like kids in stories if they're done well, and I feel like Tara Dewitt does do kids well, because I did read Funny Feelings, and I think the only aspect of that book I liked was with the kid in that story. Again, I didn't really like I didn't really like Funny Feelings, but I liked Savor It, and I think that maybe her writing style is just going to keep getting better. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start this. I'm going to see if I can finish it. It's pretty short. It's a little over 300 pages. So I'm going to read this, and then maybe if we have time, we'll pick out another book. I've been really wanting to read Renegades, or City of Bones, but I also really need to read 5 Broken Blades. So there's a lot going on inside of my head, but I feel like this is a good story right now. I feel like I wasn't in the mood for romance, but then I read a romance that I really liked, so now I think I'm in the mood for romance. I really want to read a Carly Fortune book. I want to do One Golden Summer, or This Summer Will Be Different. I should do This Summer Will Be Different because I've had that one for a lot longer, so I think I'll probably try and pick that one up relatively soon, maybe this week, maybe next week. But for now, we're gonna do Left of Forever. It's Hello guys, it is 2:43 now, and I've been doing so much reading. I am on page literally 200 of Left of Forever, and I'm actually really enjoying this story. I am loving the characters, loving their relationship and the growth that they're doing together, but also it's just so sweet the amount of effort that this man is putting in to changing and growing to be with her again. If you didn't know, this is a second chance romance. They were married, they had a kid, and they had some issues in their relationship that led them to get a divorce. And it just is so sweet how they're both still in love with each other after 5 years of not being married. And it's just so, something about these stories, for example, Out of the Woods and guess You Deserve Each Other was kind of similar, where it's these two people who are in love but like have so much to grow through on their own and together, and they like really work on it. I don't know, stories like this give me every time. I'm obsessed with them. So I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna finish this book. I think I'm probably gonna finish in about an hour. I did a little reading sprint for my Instagram and I read 91 pages in 1 hour. So I'll probably finish this really close to 4 o'clock, just as I suspected. So again, it is 2:45 right now. So I'm gonna get back into reading, and hopefully Andrew will be home relatively soon so that we can hang out before my friends come over. I don't think they're gonna be here until like 7 or something, so we honestly should be chilling on time. But if he's not home, I'm gonna pick out another book. I don't know exactly what I want, but I have this much left, so I am gonna finish this. Surprise! I'm literally in the same exact spot. I haven't moved. I literally have not moved from this spot. But I just finished Left of Forever by Tara Dewitt. I read this in 3.5 hours, 4 hours. I really enjoyed this. This was such a fun story to follow. It was interesting. It had depth, it had emotion, it had character growth, it had great communication skills, and characters taking accountability for previous actions that weren't like anything like, you know, it was hard. They had a kid early on, it was unexpected, and the story goes from there, and it was just absolutely stunning. I really enjoyed this. I think I'm gonna go with a 4 stars for now. It might go to a 4.5. It was really sweet. I really enjoyed the story, and I do think that I'm out of my reading slump. It didn't last that long. I do think that me taking a week off of vlogging, because I didn't vlog last week, I don't think I really vlogged the week before. I think that might have helped like kickstart this week, because I really just I love reading, so obviously I want to do it, but I had read too many books that were just not for me back to back. So I'm super happy that I have had 3 really good reads in the past week. So I'm glad I picked this up. Don't quite know what I want to do next. I think I might try and spin the wheel again, to start up that again, but I'm also like, do I want to do that, or do I want to just maybe come up with another video concept that will let me read my physical TBR but not so forcefully? Like, I feel like I was forcing myself to read those books, and that is just not what I want reading to be. So we're taking a pause on the spin wheel thing. It was fun for that like little 2 weeks that I did it. I did read quite a bit, and I read books that I definitely would not have picked up for probably another year without it, so that was helpful. I think it would be helpful if I was like in the mood for whatever, but I am a mood reader, so this was good. I don't know what I want now though. I have some books on my June TBR that I definitely need to get to. For example, I need to read The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. However, I don't think that right now is the time for that. So I'm gonna do some pondering on my bookshelves, and I'm gonna see kind of what I want. I'm going to start Five Broken Blades. Andrew's on his way home now, and I just want to see how much of this I can read before he gets home. So it is 4:25. I think I'll probably be home in like 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm gonna see how much of this I can read. I am really interested in this story. I've had this book for quite some time, and I've heard really good things about it. So I'm picking this one up. I'm excited. It's a fantasy. If I'm not mistaken, they're all kind of like outcasted in a way. It says the 5 most dangerous liars in the land have been mysteriously summoned to work together for a single objective: to kill the God King. I'm interested to see what these 5 characters do together. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump into this. Hey you guys, I'm using the mini mic today because my niece is napping in the other room. I think I'm gonna watch Harry Potter. I was reading, I just need to make sure the volume is down. I was reading, as mentioned, Five Broken Blades, and I approximately got like 50-ish pages in yesterday. And unfortunately, I just like don't want to read it. I think I am in the romance mood. So I'm actually going to pick up Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood. I don't know what is compelling me to do this, but I kind of want to just read this book today. I think it's because I saw these two characters in Problematic Summer Romance, and I would love to see their romance story. So I'm going to pick this one up. I do think this week I would also really love to read either one of these two books. I think I'm just in a summer romance mood, and I will say, even though I haven't loved Carly Fortune's books, her settings are super summery, and also her books are very easy to sit and binge. So I think that is what I would like to do this week. I don't know which one I want. I think it's going to be kind of a romancy week for me. I tried getting into Five Broken Blades, and honestly, I feel a little bit hesitant with it. Anyways, as I was saying, Five Broken Blades, I feel as though it may be a little bit too, I don't know, the plot seemed interesting. As I mentioned, it is 5 of the best liars in the world, and honestly, the beginning was a bit, I don't know, it's kind of reminding me of Six of Crows, and I did not like Six of Crows. I know that is kind of like a minority opinion, but I didn't like it. I found it to be like too many characters, too many point of views, and I feel like I'm having that same feeling with Five Broken Blades, and I don't want to force myself to read because I was in the slump for the past 2 weeks. So I know Andrew's gonna come home and he wants to watch Harry Potter with me tonight, but I don't know what we're gonna watch. I think we might do Deathly Hallows, doing Chamber of Secrets. I'll just have this on in the background as I do some reading. I think that is the vibe. Maybe I will post a poll right now for which one of these books I should read first. So I'll post a little Instagram poll and have my followers choose which one I'm going to read. Surprise, surprise, I'm home from work. And we have some reading updates and a little bit of a haul because I'm unstoppable apparently. I got a new shirt. This is from Books A Million. I had a gift card thing, so I went ahead and I got this shirt. But I finished Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood, and I enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. I will say it was spice heavy and also physically heavy, like physical attraction heavy. However, I think that their story, Rue and Eli, their story together, them growing and then learning how to communicate with each other and stuff was really sweet. I didn't like this as much as Problematic Summer Romance, but still a solid read. I think maybe a 3.5, just because I did feel a little bit disconnected, a little bit, but I still really enjoyed it. So I don't know, maybe like 3.75, 4. I don't think it's a 4 stars. I don't know if I'll think about, but I kind of feel like I will. I don't know. I liked this story. I thought that this was fun. I thought that the characters were well developed, and I really enjoyed the sciencey subplots of Allie Hazelwood, so I had a lot of fun. It was a good book. It was good. I would recommend. I had a lot of fun. Now, I don't know what I'm going to read. I do want to pick out an audiobook and a physical book. I think for physical book, I am going to go with One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune because that book won the poll. So I'm probably going to do that one. I have some books to share. Book haul! 3 of these books I've already read, so first things first, I got the illustrated editions to Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, and Chamber of Secrets because I want to do a reread of the illustrated editions. I think that that'd be super fun and cool, and I have the first one, so I wanted to pick up these two. Really excited to look at these. So I'm gonna get those once they come out. But then I also pre-ordered the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of House of Flame and Shadow, Crescent City Book 3, because I am obsessed with this series. Arguably one of my favorite series of all time. So I had to have this edition. It is so, so pretty. I love it. And then I have a new release by V.E. Schwab. This is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I believe this is a vampire fantasy romance type of thing. 3 young women. Their bodies are planted in the same soil. Their stories tangled like roots. One grows high, one grows deep, one goes wild. All of them grow teeth. So I'm really interested. I love V.E. Schwab. Her writing is just stunning. So I'm really excited to get into this. I hope that I love it. Hardback has some really pretty foiling on it. So I'm excited to get into this. I'm debating on waiting to read it until the spooky-ish season because I feel like that'll just fit the vibes the best. So I think I'm going to put this one off until then. But I'm really glad I got it because signed edition, that's so epic. Now I don't really know what to read. I need to pick out again an audiobook because I think I'm going to try and finish my train Lego that I started yesterday and just completely stopped. So I'm going to build that and listen to an audiobook. I just don't know what yet. I'm going to do some pondering and thinking. But yeah, we finished 4 books so far in this vlog, so I'm probably going to just finish 1 or 2 more depending on what I pick up. So it's giving very summer vibes with these reads, besides the Trader Queen, but that's okay. The winner of the poll was indeed One Golden Summer, so I will not be reading This Summer Will Be Different in this vlog, but stay tuned because I do really want to read this one. I think this is Best Friend's brother. And yeah, I'm interested to see how this one goes. I'm excited to read One Golden Summer. I've heard literally nothing but good things about it, so I'm hoping it just doesn't have the cheating trope and we will be set. Because I do like Carly Fortune's writing, I just don't like the tropes that she puts in her books, and that's just a personal thing. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pick out a book. I will let you all know what I end up choosing, and we'll start it on audio. Hello vlog. It is a little bit later. It's now, I don't actually know if I told you guys, but it's 5:49. I've been home reading. I started the audio to Soul of Ash and Blood, which is the 5th book in the From Blood and Ash series, and honestly, I feel like this would have been a book that I probably should have put off until the 6th book is getting released, which is in September. The reason I say this is because it's kind of just it's like the first book, but told in Cass's point of view, basically their journey through the first book. So I feel like this probably should have been a book that I waited to read as a refresh before the 6th book, but I love this story, so I'm just going to keep reading it, and if I need to do a reread in September, I will. But the 6th book comes out September 26th, if I'm not mistaken. One of those, around there. I know it's September for sure, but, well, actually, I don't know. I was going to keep building more of this Lego. I only have 2 more bags. I guess I have 3 bags. I have 6, 7, and 8 bags left, so I guess I should just finish it. And I'm going to do some rearranging on my bookshelves, because I need to make some more room for this, because it's going to go there on that shelf, so I need to figure out where I'm gonna put it, but I think I'm gonna try and finish it before I have to, well, I have to make dinner in like 9 minutes, so I'm definitely not gonna finish it. I might not finish it tonight because I also want to play Minecraft. This is the problem with having so many hobbies. You just want to do everything all at once, and you can't. And that's why audiobooks, I love them, because I can be doing 2 hobbies at least at once, just reading and building a Lego. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to stop talking. I'm really liking it. I'm not going to talk too much about this book just because it is the 5th book in a series, and I've basically, if you read the first From Blood and Ash, that's what I'm getting from this one, except in our male main character's point of view. But there's a reason why we're getting that. It's not just like her like retelling it. There's a reason why we're getting what we're getting. And I'm sure it's not going to be the entire book. I'm sure it's going to switch plots. But as of right now, page 83, I'm on that plot. So we'll see how the rest of it goes. Happy Friday. I was supposed to work today, but I got somebody to take my shift because I'm house sitting for my sister. My camera died. But anyways, Andrew needed a day off, so I decided to get my shift cover to force him basically to take a day off. The rainbows are so cool behind me. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but my sister has like this like privacy thingy. I'll show you. And it's so pretty. Looks like this. It isn't even picking up the pretty rainbows. So that's stunning. So if you see rainbows anywhere, that's from that. But so we're here for today, and then tomorrow we're leaving. My sister literally lives so. Oh, I just put my book in the water. Okay, everything's fine, I hope. But anyways, I wanted to chit chat a little bit about, gosh, the books that I've been reading, obviously. I think I already told you I was reading both of these, but we're still reading A Soul of Ash and Blood on audio, and then I did start One Golden Summer yesterday at work, and I was able to get to page 58, chapter 9. So we did some good reading. I think that this is going to be really, really good. I really like the setting, and I'm really liking that there's no cheating trope. If you're hesitant about Carly Fortune books, as of right now where I am at, there is no cheating. There's no significant other, which is stunning. So if that's why you're hesitant with Carly Fortune, I'll keep you guys posted if this has anything like that in it, because I know people don't like that one. I don't like the cheating trope. I just like, I think it's icky and messy for no reason. I am enjoying this. The setting is really, really cool. It's back at Barry's Bay, and I'm really interested to see how Alice and Charlie form a relationship. So if you don't know, this is following Alice. She's our female main character. She's a photographer, and she took a photo of 3 people on Barry's Bay for the first time in the summer. And that's basically what kickstarted her photography career. And when she goes back to Barry's Bay, she sees this same yellow boat that she caught on camera, and basically it's Charlie. So whole cute little thing back in a little small town. And I'm excited to get further into this one. I think I'm gonna read quite a chunk of this today, as well as A Soul of Ash and Blood. I'm on page 180 with A Soul of Ash and Blood. So I'm getting through this. I am really enjoying the plot of this one. Again, I do wish that I waited to pick it up, but I had no idea that that was what the plot was going to be. And we'll do some reading of this today. But today's supposed to be a super chill day because I wanted Andrew to have a very nice day off. So we're gonna start the morning. He's actually grabbing Duncan right now. We're starting the morning watching Deathly Hallows Part 2 because we watched Part 1 the other day. I need to water these plants. And then that's that. That's the plan. We're probably gonna go to the pool today because Andrew really wanted to go to the pool. Alright vlog, Andrew and I are gonna head to the pool now. I'm gonna bring One Golden Summer. I'm gonna do some reading. Andrew's gonna bring my Kindle and read Goblet of Fire. Andrew and I are headed to my mom's house for dinner, but I did do some reading at the pool, and I got to page, hello, 126. Stopped mid-chapter, per usual, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun. I like the writing, I like the characters. I'm interested to see how Charlie is now, because if I don't think I might have mentioned this, but this is the second kind of book to Every Summer After, and you meet Charlie in the first book, and it's very interesting seeing him seeing him now in this one, because obviously this is like a decade later, maybe even longer. So you're getting to see him as a full-grown adult rather than like teenager young. I made a raspberry lemonade, like a sparkling raspberry lemonade mocktail. And it's so good. I've been really into these, making fun little drinks. But anyways, we have showered, we're clean. We're gonna head over to my mom's. We're having Chinese food tonight, and then we're gonna come back here, chill. Probably maybe finish our Legos. That might be the vibe. Super nice day. Happy Sunday. It is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I spent the morning, woke up at 7:30. I did baking. I love giving baked goods as gifts for like Father's Day, Mother's Day, like that type of stuff, just because it's a lot easier than having to spend money on gifts. So I made Oreo cookies. I made kitchen cookies, which is like pretzels, Lay's, chips, like all of that type of stuff in a cookie. And then I also did snickerdoodle donut muffins. They turned out so good. And then I also drew some cards this morning. I woke up at 7:30 to get everything done. So I also finished One Golden Summer this morning, and it was really, really good. I liked the story. It was definitely nice seeing Charlie and seeing his character growth from Every Summer After, and just seeing the relationship between the two of our main characters grow. And also I really liked how open and good at communication that these two were. The third act breakup wasn't bad because of the communication, so it was like totally fine, and the resolution was good. It was quick, so I'm glad that I picked this up. I'm glad I gave Carly Fortune another chance. This I think is a 4 stars. Honestly, I had a good time. I really enjoyed it. The setting was perfect. It's a great summer read if you're looking for one. This is really, really good one to read by the beach, the pool, like any type of body of water, because the setting is just done so well. And the writing was beautiful as well in this. I really enjoyed how Carly Fortune wrote and described her characters and scenes. So I had fun, and I'm really glad that I gave her a 3rd chance. I'm definitely gonna probably read This Summer Will Be Different this summer as well, but this was good, and now it's done. But now I need to pick out another book, and I actually need to end this vlog, so that is going to be it for today's vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!